everyone. Welcome back to SAT Math Question of the Day with Professor Brothers Chaiken and Seth's brother Joel. We're here to show you how to approach SAT math questions and how to approach studying for the Math SAT. We are doing a lot of Khan Academy questions. Khan Academy has partnered with the SAT people, the College Board, and they have broken the post-2016 SAT into about 40 topics. Khan Academy offers 20 questions per topic. We're going through the questions that are mostly at the higher levels. But with data inferences, we are starting with the lowest level because data inferences really aren't done in school. So we figured we would start with this level. Today we're going to go through the first 5 questions because they're going to be relatively easy. And you will see us get to a new level. Congratulations for us, assuming we get at least 4 of these right. So Seth and I will go through one together, and then we'll take turns. Seth will do question 2, and then we'll just take turns until we get through the 5 questions. Okay, so please, everyone, you can please read it, and then stop the video and come back and go from there. Okay. Why is this? Okay. In a random sample survey of employees, 4/5 of the survey respondents are in favor of stocking healthier snacks in the break room. Okay, if the employees surveyed representative of all 240 employees, how many employees are in favor of stocking healthier snacks in the break room? So this is an extrapolation problem. You can infer that because 4/5 of the study said they want healthier snacks, we could assume that 80% or 4/5 of everyone wants healthy.
You can assume it because they told you to assume it in the problem.
Right. So in these problems, a lot comes down to what they say and how they say it.
No, in fact, the whole thing comes down to what they say because they're the ones that posing the problem.
Right. Right. So in other words, in these problems, the main
you have to read it.
Read it carefully. Read it carefully is the approach on these problems. Yeah. So actually then doing it is not that hard. They don't say if it's a calculator question or not. So it's 4/5 of 2.
It's not a calculator.
You're right, no calculator. But for the digital SAT, which is going to start in January 2024, the entire test is calculator. So that's not going to be an issue soon. Right. So 5 to 40. So Seth's doing some non-calculator math. The answer is 4 times 48 is 2 times 96 is 192. Right. So the answer, actually, if you're going to look at the answers, these don't make sense because they're too low. So you're talking about 4/5 of 240. Unfortunately, these are very close to each other. So you actually have to do the math. Yep. 4/5 times 240. So how did you do that? You did a 5 divided by 240? Oh, okay.
I divided 240 by 5.
Okay. You know what I like to do sometimes is I do this. I do 4/5 and then I break the 240 into numbers that are very easily divisible by 5, like 20 and 40. And then I do each one. 4. Now 200 divided by 5 is 40. And then 40 divided by 5 is 8. And then you have that. And then you have 4 times 48. Once you have 4 times 48, you can tell immediately what the last digit is. The last digit is a 2. That's the answer. You don't
another way of doing it is 1/5 equals 1/10, which is 0.1.
No, yeah, 1/5 is 0.2. Seth, 1/5 is 0.2.
240.
Seth, 1/5 is 0.2.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. So 1/10, 2/10 of 240 is 1/10 of 240.
Yes.
Times 2.
Right. But all this is a moot point. because this is the SAT is going to go digital the whole way. So we're just showing how to do it through non-calculated math. But the key to the data inference problem is to read it carefully. Yeah. So I guess
now a related form of this question is they will not tell you that you assume that the sample is representative. And then they say, what can you conclude? And then they'll say, for example, for example, if it would be in this problem, one choice would be the number of employees who favor stacking healthier snacks is exactly 192. And another choice, the number of employees favoring healthy snacks is approximately 192.
Right. Yeah, we saw problems like that. I wonder why they weren't in data inferences.
Well, they vary the writing of the problem.
No, but that would have been a more advanced data inference problem. But the computer shows that rolling down, we would demote it to question until the first few questions.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Okay,
we move on.
Let's clear all drawings. Let's look at the quick answer, and then we will move on.
Oh.
Okay, fireworks time. Yes. Okay. We did it. We need to estimate the number of employees. Estimation is population times sample proportion. They are bringing in words like population and sample proportion, and they are doing it. They're not showing how to do the math. They're not showing how to multiply 240 times 4 over 5, which is too bad.
Yeah, this is what they wrote was not. This is wrong.
What? It's wrong?
They said 192 are in favor.
Yeah,
no. It says 192 is a good approximation for the number that are in favor.
Right. Yes, absolutely. Okay, ready to go to question 2. Okay, Seth, you'll take this one.
Okay.
Okay, I'll clear that little red dot. Okay, go ahead, Seth.
Okay. Genovia is a city-state with approximately 50,000 citizens. In a recent newspaper poll of the citizens, 3/4 of the poll respondents were in favor of something, establishing. If the citizens polled are representative of all citizens, okay, assumption that the statistics is going to give you a good approximation. Approximately how many citizens are in favor of the Democratic government? Okay, it's exactly the same form of problems. To calculate the answer, you just take 3/4 of 500,000, and so okay, it's So let's see, 3/5. So 30,000 is 3/5. That's not 3/4. Well, I don't know. Let's do it. To be so that we don't fluster too much. Let's just do the arithmetic. So we have to divide 50,000 by 4. 50 divided by 2 is 25. Half of that is 12.5. So it's 3 times 12,500. You multiply it out, you'll get 500 and some junk. The only answer that fits there's about 3/4 and has a digit 5 in the hundreds position is that. So I would pick C.
Yeah. The only quick comment I'm going to say is just make sure you read this carefully to make sure that they're asking what the positive number is, like the side that their poll is on, as opposed to the negative, the complement of it, right? You have to make sure they're not saying what is in favor of not establishing a democratic government. Read the question carefully. Okay, let's move on. The idea here.
Let's see what the explanation they give it.
So it's going to be the same thing. You could probably copy this and they make the same mistake. Oh, they do, but this time they say approximately. This time they improve themselves. See, it says approximately. Okay. So let me clear the other drawings, and we will do the next one. Move to question 3. Okay, 2% of concert goers buy merchandise at. Wait, I need to annotate. 2% of concert goers buy merchandise at concerts. At this rate, approximately how many are expected to buy merchandise? Okay, we want that. So it's 2 over 100 times 7,000. It's going to have a. Hey, these two go out. 140. 140. Okay, 140. Let's see. 140. Yeah, 140. And it's all the same. Right? Or expected to. So they read it down as expected to. They did it as a percent. So you could do it any way you want. I did it as a fraction. So fractions are nice because you can cross everything out. Fractions are really nice. Fractions are horrible when you add them. But when you multiply things, fractions are really nice. So, let me go on to the next one. Seth, you do this one. I'm going to clear my screen. Ooh, this one you actually have to answer a question. Okay. Go ahead, Seth.
So, okay, in a random sample of Amir's customer feedback, 96% of customers gave Amir positive feedback. At this rate, how many of 900 customers? So we have to calculate 96% of 900, which is 96 100ths of 900, which is the same as 96 times 9. So I have to calculate 96 times 9 and put the answer there. I don't know. How do you want to do that? No calculator. So one way of doing it is that this is 96 times 10 minus 96, which is 960 minus 96. Do the subtraction. 10 minus 6. Borrow a 1. Borrow a 10, rather. 10 minus 6 is 4. Repay, account for having borrowed the 10. So we have a 5 here. Borrow a what? Borrow how much you borrow? Borrow a 10 tens. So 15 minus 9 is how much? How much is 15 minus 9? 6. Right? Yeah, 6. 864.
Good.
Now check it. 4 plus 6 is 10. Carry the 1. 1, 10. 10 and 6 is 16. Carry the 1. 960. Checks. So, okay, could you type in the answer 464? And let's see if they agree with us.
Okay.
864.
Now, when I was looking at it, although I'm not sure why this doesn't work. Wait, I like the way you did it, but what's 1%? What's 1% of 900 is 9. 9, right? Which makes this down by 4%. So doesn't it only subtract off 36? But that doesn't give the right answer. In other words, 900 minus 36. Oh, 900 minus 36 is 864. Sorry. Okay, fine. So then this is the other way to do it, by the way, it's 4% lower than 100%. 1% of 900 is 9. So, but there are 4 of these. So you subtract off 9 times 4, you subtract off 36 from 900, and you get 864. That may have been a little faster.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, after January 2024, everything's a calculated question. Okay, great. Okay, so wonderful. 864. Let's see. I wonder how they did it. I wonder if it would be nice if they showed both of these methods for calculating the answer. Okay, I think we have to clear screen, don't we? Okay, let's see what they did. Okay. Yeah, so they did it Seth's way. Unfortunately, they didn't approximate, did they? Or they say estimate. They didn't. In the answer, they didn't say this is an estimation. In the final answer, they didn't say it was an estimation. Again, they didn't show exactly how to do 900 times 0.96, but that is an important part of a non-calculated test, is to know how to do that quickly and efficiently and correctly. Okay. No, that's right. That's right. Approximately right. So they're being a little inconsistent. Again, these are the Khan Academy people. They may not be the same standard of the College Board. Right. That's right. Okay. So I think we're now doing the last one. Did you? You did. Okay, I'll do the next one. Clear all drawings. Okay, and here we go for the last one. Oh wow, more reading. Ooh, this is a little harder. Give your answer to the nearest tenth of a million. Okay, in 2019, approximately, and this is a non-calculated question. Wow, 60. Wait, I'm going to annotate. 66.7 million, according to 41% approved. If the poll was representative of the entire population, how many approved, not disapproved? So it's not that question. Wow. So it's 41 over 100. Give your answer to the nearest tenth of a million? Wow. Without a calculator, you got to be careful here. So, first of all, we know it's going to be about 6633. The answer will probably be about 29 point something. It's going to be in the 29ish, 28, 30th, because so we got to make sure, but we get the final answer.
It's a little less than half, right?
It's a little less than half. Yeah, okay. So, but we can't approximate, can we?
But you have to get it to the tenth of the. You have to compute it to 3 decimal places.
I know. So
and actually, you need to do 4 decimal places to check which way to round it.
Yeah. Now this looks a lot like pattern. That looks a lot like 2/3.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? But
yeah.
Is that going to help us? 41 times 2 divided by 3. That's dangerous.
It differs from 2/3 by 1 decimal place in 3. So I think you have to even be more detailed.
No, we don't. I don't think so. But anyway, we're not going to do it that way anyway. Wow, we have to raise the white flag and surrender on this one. Wow, look at that. So we have to do 667 times. There's got to be a better way to do this, but maybe not. 7, 6, 6, 0, 28, 2, 24, 26, 2, 26, 7, 4, 4, carry the 1, 27, close to the answer. Now we know that the answer is going to be this, so it's 27.4. I'm approximating. It's not the greatest thing to do. Philosophically, you really have 3 decimal places here, so you move the answer 3 decimal places here. It's the same thing, 27.4. Oh, wow. So do you think it's worth time checking anything? Probably not. But, wow.
No, if it were 3 thousandths more, it would be 27.45 or more.
Right.
Which should be round. If you're giving it to 3 decimal places, that needs to be rounded up to 0.5. Now, so I think they really do want you to calculate it as far as you did.
Now, since we've started this YouTube channel in around August 18th, 19th, have we on the real SATs? We did 2 official SATs. Did we ever see a question like this on the official SAT College Board where we actually had to do this?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. So I don't know what Khan is up to. Now, don't forget, this is one of the easier questions. So we don't really know what's going on.
And it's a non-calculator question.
Yeah. This feels very unusual. But the bottom line is, if you're in 10th and 11th grade, you still have to know how to do this. You got to keep that skill set, and the skill set.
So is it written in the curriculum that even in today's world with calculators, as part of the curriculum that you
I don't know
can calculate products of 3-digit numbers?
I Do not
to
know.
3 decimal places, to 3 significant figures
I don't know. I don't know.
without a calculator?
I don't know. I don't know. Okay,
You can't do that with a slide rule.
Okay, and we're not going to waste everyone's time figuring out if this would have given the same answer. 41 divided by 3 is a little bit easier. Well, maybe we should. 41 divided by 3 is 39.
Well, you would have gotten the
3
same
and
answer if you
2/3.
used 2/3, because 2/3 is
3 and
less
2/3.
than 0.667.
No, it's 13. It's 13 and 2/3 times 2 times, what is this 2 there? Yeah, 2, right. Yeah. So that's 26 and 4/3, which is 27 and a third, which is 27.3. Ooh, different answer. Different answer. Look at that, right?
It would have come down to too small. Huh.
Right? If we did
Oh,
two,
yeah, we would have
did
gotten
41
it. Yeah,
divided by 3
yeah.
times 2. Isn't that right? It's
Wow.
13 and 2/3 times 2, which is 26 and 4/3, which is 27 and a third. It's different. Wow. Let's outside. Let's just cheat. Okay, let's just see what 0.667 times 41 is on the calculator. It's 27 point. Wait a second. It's 27.347. 0.667. We made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Oh my God, I made a mistake. Look. 6 plus 6 is 12. Oh my God, I made a mistake. So this, come to think of it, yeah, it seemed wrong that this should be. Wow, look at that, I made a mistake. My God. Bad, right? So I probably should have checked. Yeah. So, I mean, if you have time on a test, if you have time on a real test, do the questions 2 different ways, okay? But you don't really have time on the SAT to do the question 2 different ways. But notice this really was a good way to go. You don't have to. It's easier to do this. You get to make fewer mistakes because by the time you get to high school.
Okay, but I'm a bit confused. We by calculating all the digits, how much should we get? 27 point what? 447?
No, I made a mistake. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 3. I made a mistake.
Oh. You made a mistake in the big multiplication.
Yes.
Oh, all right. So let's redo it.
Well, you don't have to redo it. I redid it. I found my mistake.
So what's the? So let's just show people what the right calculation is.
Okay.
So if they can see it on the videos.
Fine. 0.667 times 41 is you multiply a 7, a 6, and a 6. 1 times 7, 1 times 6, 1 times 6 is 0. 4 times 7 is 28. Carry the 2. 24 and 2 make 24. And 2 make 26.
Yeah.
Carry a 2. 24 and 2 make 26 again. So you add these up. 7, 14, carry the 1. This is my mistake. 3, carry the 1.
Oh, okay.
27. That was my mistake.
27 points. And then to round it to, three significant figures, you get 27 and 3/10.
27.3, yeah. Yeah.
Again, now what I'm saying is if you use 2/3 instead of 667 hundredths, the top number would be a little bit smaller, and so you get a value that's a little bit smaller than 27.347, but it would still be greater than 27.3. And so you get the same answer. If you round it.
Yeah, well, no, if you do this, 41 and 2/3, you get 0.333. You're off by just a tiny bit.
Yeah,
You're
that's
off
right.
by,
That's what I said.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's totally acceptable. No, I think it's not a coincidence that they use this to be close to 2/3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that was sort of embarrassing, but okay. Yeah, be very careful when you do math because we don't really do it that often without a calculator. Okay, clear. And then what's nice is we're going to see this little thing go up. Watch. Clear all drawings. Okay, clear all drawings. X out. Oh, it was 27.3 with all that, right? So check the answer. Yay, us. Wow, again, they don't really show how to do it. Again, they don't make an approximation, right? That's bone. And they don't really show how to do the calculation, do they? And that's one of the important parts of the problem. They should need to show the details, or maybe the two ways to do it. The way we did with the 2/3, and also if they did it, they probably make a mistake too. Because nobody has a lot of experience with that. Yeah, I know, without a calculator, right, exactly. Okay, view my results. So let's see what happens. So that's putting a little icon there. Not icon, yeah. Okay, ready? View my results. View my results. Yes, look, we've gone up to a new level. Wow. Exit this practice. Now, if we go to data inferences, you will see that we will have gone up. Data inferences. See that? See, we have now been graduated to the next level. We're now at level 2. Now, if we go there, we will see the next set of questions, which we're not going to do, of course. Okay, so this is the next level. Okay, everyone, that's it for today, right?
That's it.
Please like us, dislike us. Please give us comments on our YouTube videos or email us at satmathquestionoftheday@gmail.com. And have a good weekend, everyone. I hope you can watch the earlier video we did today, which wasn't a math question, but Seth brilliantly analyzed when you get extraneous solutions for radical equations. That was really great, Seth. And have a great weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.